In this episode, I will try to kill Balin. Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel SDF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking.
While.
And today we have episode 125 of the SBG Grand Campaign. It is...
Mirrormere.
Mirrormere, yeah, that was it. From Kheled-zâram.
Yep.
No, not Kheled-zâram. The Shadow and Flame sourcebook.
Yeah.
Released way back when in 2002.
Well, it's just outside of Kheled-zâram.
It is.
Yeah.
But there's another book called Kheled-zâram.
Yeah.
So I had to make a difference. So yeah, we are going to play the scenario, and this is the first scenario that we will try really to kill Balin. Well, I've tried.
You have tried.
I have tried really hard, and
every
I'm
time.
currently on a winning streak. 5 games in a row I won.
Yeah.
So will we make it a 6th? Because I think the odds are in my favor.
Well, 50-50 chance.
Either you get it or you're not. So yeah, we will see Balin and 15 other dwarves trying to escape the board, but only Balin has to escape to make you win the scenario, and I only have to kill Balin to win the scenario.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
There will be no draws in the scenario. So yeah, we will see who takes home the victory in this scenario after this. With the death of the Goblin King, the rest of the foul creatures have scattered for now. We have begun a great work in the mines below, and have found much gold. All through Moria, the foul usurpers cannot stand before Balin's fury, and fall in numbers beyond counting to Durin's axe. Our only disappointment this day is that even after many weeks of searching, we have not yet recovered Durin's helm. Truly, Balin is now Lord of Moria, and now wishes to gaze into the pool of Kheled-zâram, as Durin once did many years ago. And so begins the battle. This scenario can be found on page 24 and 25 of the Shadow and Flame sourcebook for the Lord of the Rings structure battle game. Participants. The good side consists of Balin, 1 dwarf captain, 8 castle guard, 2 dwarfs with axes and shields, 3 dwarfs with axes and dwarf bows, and 1 dwarf with a 2-handed axe. Balin has Durin's axe. The evil side consists of 1 goblin captain, 1 goblin shaman, 16 Moria goblins with orc bows, 8 goblins with swords and shields, 8 Moria goblins with spears, and 1 cave troll with a troll chain. Points match. If you want to play this game with other forces, choose a 300 point of troops for each side. Each side must include at least 1 hero. Layout. This scenario is played on a board 4-8 by 4-8 inches. Kheled-zâram lies in the centre of one board edge, and a stream around 3 inches wide flows from it and off the opposite board edge. Kheled-zâram counts as impassable terrain. The stream is very shallow and can be crossed at any point, but counts as difficult terrain. The east gate and walls of the mountain should be set up along one table edge, see map. The mountains count as impassable terrain, even Moria goblins cannot climb them. Finally, Durin's pillar should be set up on the opposite side of Kheled-zâram from the east gate. This is where Durin first looked into the Mirrormere, and where Balin has gone to emulate his ancestor. Starting positions. The good play deploys Balin next to Durin's pillar and the other dwarves within 12 inches of him. Next, the evil player deploys his force up to 12 inches onto the board and within 12 inches of the stream. Objectives. The good side wins if Balins exit the board edge through the east gate. The evil side wins if Balin is killed. And now we'll show you the board and the armies. Welcome to the Mirrormere, or Kheled-zâram as the dwarves call it. Here we have the dwarf force going out to the Pillar of Durin with Balin and some of his warriors, his trusted bodyguards surrounding him, while the other dwarves just now realize that a Goblin Horde is on their way. So here we have the Goblin Horde. We have 18 goblins with bows, and we have a big contingent of should be 8 with shield and 8 with spear. Yep. A cave troll, a captain, and a shaman. Obviously, the to this point and up, the Kheled-zâram itself is treated as impassable terrain, while the rest of the river is just treated as difficult terrain because it's a really shallow river. And here you have the escape point, so the dwarves have to exit the board at this end, inside the gates. Alright, so let's get ready to shoot some dwarves, and I've had good practice over the last few missions of managing to shoot on dwarves. So good luck while.
Good luck.
And hope I get to kill Balin yet again. And let's come back after both sides have moved, and I believe that good starts with priority in this one.
Doesn't say otherwise.
Yeah, so we'll come back. Alright, so after the first movement phase, the dwarves have, on their stubby little legs, tried to move as fast as they could towards the gate, while the goblins have made a wedge to try to stop them, with a cave troll just murdering rampage and trying to get the grips to them as soon as possible. The goblin archers have moved forward only half, and so have the dwarven archers, who will try to return fire, well, fire first actually, with their pesky bows. But first up we have the goblin shaman, who will move up to there, and he will cast Fury using 2 of his 3 will, needing a 3+. And we cast it. So there we go. You're shooting while.
Yep. They have
18-inch bows, yeah.
18-inch bows.
Oh, sorry. I have the measuring tape here. Yeah, well within.
Yeah, so all of them fire at the captain.
At the captain, yep.
So I guess in the way maybe for no.
No, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 hit.
Yep.
On a 4, that's
Not a wound defense 6, so you would need 6s.
yeah.
Alright, so I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, so that's... There we go.
That's Balin?
Balin is too far away, I think. I'll try to take out your...
Is it 18-inch for these guys as well? Well, there's a couple of.
Well, how many in the ways would that be? That would be like
1,
3
in the ways.
3 in the ways. No, I'll just try to clear out the archers first. So we'll do the first 8 because there's too many dice. First 8 on the archers, needing 5s. That's 3 hits, needing 6s to wound. That's no dead. Then we'll repeat the process again. We get 2 hits this time, and no dead. So that was ineffectual.
Good.
Damn it! Priority turn 2. Goes to evil. Anything to call? No.
No.
No. So we'll come back after we've moved. Alright, so after the second turn movement, we have the dwarves slowly but surely getting over the river, as well as the goblins are now in position at the edge here, blocking the way for the dwarves into the mines of Moria.
Very, very orderly goblins.
Well, we are tacticians at heart, aren't we? I shoot first this time.
Oh yeah.
So I will shoot at your archers. So we'll do the same thing as last. We'll do these 8. We'll shoot at the 3 archers. So we get 1 hit.
Whoa!
But no wounds. And then we'll do another 8. That's better. That's 5 hits. So hopefully that'll convert into at least a 6. Ha! No! No kills. Damn it.
3 shots at the captain.
Captain, yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. Alright. Priority. Goblins get a 5. And priority again goes to evil. Alright, so we'll come back once both sides have moved. So the dwarves are now, well, one of them has crossed the river and Balin has just stepped into it.
It's cold.
Literally and figuratively. So again, the goblins will shoot first. Just like Han Solo. So, will we fire strength 2 bows need 6s by 4s on the Kheled guard? No, we'll shoot at the archers. Because why not? Well, no. We'll do this fun. Every single one of them will shoot with, I think, 2 in the waist on Balin. Do you agree? So these guys have these 2, these guys have these 2, and the farthest ones have these 2, yeah? So, 2 in the waist. Can I do this? Hold the camera and roll 16 big STF dice at once? I missed 1.
So you hit on
5s?
5s?
That should be a lot of hits. Yeah, 7? 7 hits.
That's good.
That's very good. Alright, so going through the first dwarf. Ooh. 1 Kheled guard is hit. He dies on a 6 followed by 4. No. Then through the second rank of Kheled guards. Half of them. So let's see if we can kill 3 Kheled guards. Nope. And then we need strength 2 at defense 8 would be 6s by 5s. Nah!
Nope.
No!
Today.
Not today. Alright, so the 3 dwarves.
At the captain.
At the captain. 2 hits. And nothing. So, very ineffectual shooting from both sides. We might just have to get stuck in. Priority goes to evil yet again. Alright, so same procedure as every year, James. We'll come back after movement. Right, so currently we have 7 of the dwarves over the river, with Balin just out, so he will be outside the river next turn, I think. And yeah, awaiting them on the other side is a horde of goblins. And some of my goblins are now crossing the river as well. I wonder why. So, we'll do this again. So this one will go through 2. No, he will go through 3. Yeah, so I think one of them will go through. Will go through 3 of them, but he didn't hit. So that's 15 dice. 5, 15. Yep. The rulebook says roll all the dice at once, if you can. So that is 4 hits. That's slow. So going through the first dwarf, 3 of them does. So killing the Khazad, nope. Going through the second rank of Khazads, 1 of them hits the Khazad, killing him. Come on. Oh, 4+. Yeah! Kills a Khazad in the second rank, so 1 of these 2. And finally on Balin, need 6s by 5s. No. But we killed a dwarf. First dwarf dead. How many dwarfs did you start with? 8 Khazad guard.
6.
And 6 warriors plus captain?
15 total.
16
Oh, 16 with the captain.
Firing at the captain?
Yeah. Oh, they all miss.
Proud.
Yeah. So goes to you this time. Fantastic. I will not call anything, obviously. Alright, we'll see what happens when we come back after movement. Alright, so the tension intensifies as the dwarves now have fully crossed the river, with the exception of the 3 dwarf with bows. While the goblins are slowly but surely moving across the crossing as well, the archers that is. And yeah, the cave troll is just out because Weil moved first, so he sneakily measured so that he wouldn't be caught by the cave troll. So you shoot first, Weil. What are you shooting at?
The 2 archers on the... Well, these 2.
Yeah. Oh, and they all miss again. Alright. So we'll do... I think these 4 will shoot at this guy. That's 2 hits. Can we get a 6 to kill him? Can we indeed? Yeah, we can! Boom! 1 more dwarf dead. And that leaves me 14 archers to shoot at something else. Let's try to remove your pesky
12.
archers.
Archers. You shot with...
Yeah, 12, yeah. 12 archers at 3 dwarves with bows. Come on! So we have 3?
Yeah.
3. Alright. 3 6s. Come on. 1. So 1 dwarf with bow is dead. That's not too bad. 3 dwarfs down. 13 to go. Priority. Ooh, it's a draw, so I go first this time. I didn't want that.
I did.
Yeah, I know. So we'll come back after we have moved and see if anything will be in combat by then. So what you see here is a thin line of dwarves ready to face the onslaught of the goblins with a cave troll and a shaman to boot. But first, we will try to kill Balin with arrows in his back, because that is what he deserves. First of all, this 1 archer will fire at your dwarf archer nearest to him. Doesn't hit. Then we have 15 shots at Balin's back through the dwarf captain with shield. So that's a defense 8 model as well. Can I fit all the dice in my hand? That is the big question. Yeah, we can. Good thing I'm ham-fisted. Right, needing 5s to it. That should be a lot. 12, 5, 6, 6. 6 of them. 6 hits. Right, do they hit the captain? Needing 4s to go through. Ooh, 5 guys on the captain. Well, maybe we'll get the captain in the way. That would be fine. So we have needing 6s by 5s on the captain. Nothing. And then 1 at Balin. No. Damn it. Okay. You don't have any shots because of you moved full with these guys through the river. There's no close combat, but next turn we will have close combat. So let's roll that priority. Let's see. And the goblin gets it. Anything to call?
Call
heroic move with the captain.
Okay. I will not counter.
Okay.
So yeah.
The captain needs to pass a courage test to charge the troll.
That is true, but he has courage 5 though, and will. He's fine. Cool. And you get, how many of the dwarves do you get? Everything? Yeah, everyone but this guy.
Yeah.
And the 2 archers, obviously. Right, so we'll come back once all the participants have moved. Alright, so we have moved both sides and things just got interesting. We have fights all over the place with the goblins swarming over the dwarves that charged during their heroic move. So we currently have a bunch of fights, but just to be clear, these 8 goblins have moved too far to shoot, and so have the 2 dwarf archers, and they are starting to creep over the edge of the river, and a bunch of these goblins with bows are now swarming up to join the fights. So we have the main events. First of all, we have 4 goblins versus 1 dwarf. We have 3 versus 1 there. Captain and 1 versus a Khazad. 1 on 1 there. We have 2 on 1 Khazad. We have.
Isn't he charged both of them? No.
So we have these 2 on this guy. We have 2 with a shaman on this guy. We have the troll with the spear support against 3 Khazad, and hiding behind him is Balin. And the dwarf captain is against 3. So, are you calling anything?
No.
No. So, I guess we could just take this one first.
Yep. Shielding.
Oh, with the double 6, that wins you the fight. Good on you. Next up, we have this fight.
Shielding.
Not a 6 this time. Oh, but I roll a 2 highest and I don't have a drum. So, pushing me back. Right, where do you want to fight next?
Against your captain?
Well, I decide though, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's your...
But yeah, we can take... We just need to adjust this a bit to get room for the dice camera. There we go. So we have my captain plus a goblin versus your Khazad. And we have drawn fight, I believe. The goblin captain rolls 6 to win it. Fight 4, so no, strength 4, so needs 6s. The goblin needs 6s as well. Doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, and that kills it. 1 more dwarf to the pile of dead. Then we have a 1-on-1 situation there. I will shield. And the shielding goblin wins it. Then we have these 2 on this one. You win. Pushing me back. And then we have 3 with a shaman.
I kill it? Don't I?
Hmm? Oh, you only rolled 1 die. Yeah, of course.
Well, it doesn't have a shield.
Well, I do have fury. No. No channeled fury in this version. Then we have the 2 and the shaman versus 1 Khazad. Roll 4. I roll 6 with the shaman, who actually wins it for the guys. Shaman has strength 4, so everything needs 6s. Ooh, and the goblins get him. Fantastic. My troll will be trapped either way, I think. Well, we can take this fight first, though. 3 goblins versus your captain.
More shield. Maybe. Just to save it.
Because you would be trapped, though.
He would be, yeah, he would be trapped. So I'll shield just to get the extra dice.
Oh, and you get a 6 to win.
No. 6 and 3s.
So my troll is trapped either way. So might as well just fight it. We have drawn fight because Balin is fight 6. I'm fight 6, but you do have a reroll because of your special rule. I have 4 dice, including the Goblin Spear Support. You have 5 dice, including Balin's. I set the bar at... Oh, that's bad! That's the 3 highest! Oh. So nothing I can do with that. Balin would get now 4 strikes needing 4s, and the dwarves get 6 strikes needing 5s.
None of them?
None of them gets hit. So Balin, can he get 3 hits? Well, 3 wounds. Ooh, no. Can get 1.
Yeah.
So the troll is alive with 2 wounds remaining. Not the best result.
Nope.
Alright, so this is the battlefield after the turns have gone by. Or the turn, that is. So let's roll for priority. And you get it.
Want to call anything?
Will I? I'll get the troll. Yeah. I would like to call a heroic move with my captain.
I'll call a heroic move with my captain.
Alright. It's a 50-50 roll off. You got priority, so let's see. It goes to good. So that means we will come back after movement for both sides. Alright, so here we have the battlefield after the dwarves managed to get their heroic move off, and Balin again charged the troll, now with fewer models than he had last turn because of the goblins charging a couple of the Khazad guards, and one of them didn't even join the fight. We've also got more models swarming up to take out the dwarves. So anything to call during nope. Not in the combat. So we'll start off with these 3 fights, I think. We have 2 1-on-1s, Goblin Archers versus Dwarf Archers, and then a 6-on-1. So my Goblin, nope, you win. And doesn't kill. Next one. Oh, you get a 6, you win it. And does not kill. Then we have 6 goblins versus your 1 dwarf. Will you shield?
Shielding.
Shielding on a 4. And we get a 5 to win it. Just. So that should be 12 strikes. Needing a single 6 to get him. Come on! Yeah, we do. So that's a dead dwarf. Dead dwarf right there. Right, moving on.
Take Balin because he's moral.
He's moral
for the other guys.
Yeah. So
the troll is trapped.
And the troll is trapped, yeah. So Balin is hiding behind the troll there. So you have Balin and 1 Khazad guard. I have a troll and a spear support. Balin gets a 6. Can the troll tie it up with a 6 of his own? It can't, so you win it. So the troll has 2 wounds left. Balin gets 4 strikes, needing 4s. The Khazad guard needs 5s on 2 strikes. And that does it. That does the troll in. And we have a troll-shaped hole on the battlefield. That hurt.
Moral support.
That hurt really, really bad. Now we can actually see Balin on the battlefield as well.
Yep.
Good.
He's pointing to the door.
That way, guys. That way.
To him, because he was going the wrong direction.
Right. Where to next?
This one?
Mm-hmm. So you win on fight, but you don't kill.
This one against these.
Yeah,
5.
captain and 3 guys.
Yeah, shielding.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 1 in the tray. I get a 6. Can you get a 6? Oh, so close. So my captain needs 6s, and so does the rest of the guys. Everything on 6s. Captain in brown. Captain does kill him twice over. Good captain.
No, he's evil.
Yeah. Point of
Oh,
view.
that was the wrong model.
It was as well. Should be that one.
So now it's just the King's Guard and the King.
Yeah, so we have this one.
Yep.
And we have this one.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'll take this one.
3 goblins. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh, I just win. He is trapped.
Yep.
So 6 strikes, needing 6. Yeah, we get him. Goblins are taking the dwarves out one by one.
And this one.
Yeah, there we have a shaman and 3 goblins. Oh,
I win.
yeah, because the shaman only has fight 3. 5 plus to take one of the goblins out. No.
And then we have a shielding captain.
Shielding captain versus 3 goblins. Shielding captain gets a 4 highest. Goblins get a 6, and the captain only has 1 might point left.
No, he's out of mites.
Yeah, he is. He is. He used everything.
Yep.
That's correct. You're not trapped though.
Nope.
So I need 6s by 4s. Nothing. So he's safe for now. For now.
Priority.
Priority indeed. 3 versus 3, and you had it last? Because
Yeah.
I called the heroic?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything to call.
Oh.
So then we'll come back after the goblins have swarmed over the last remaining dwarfs. So we finish moving, and the goblins have indeed swarmed over the last remaining dwarfs. Things are looking bleak for Balin's escape, but will he prevail? Only time will tell. So we have a few fights. We have 2 goblins on each of the dwarf archers. We have loads of goblins on every single dwarf over here, except Balin, who's engaged by 1. To stop him from moving, basically. So we... do you want to call anything?
No.
Because Balin wouldn't get through anywhere if he called a heroic move.
Get to there.
Yeah, well, hero come out now. So let's get these out of the way. So we have 2 on 2, or 2 on 1. So the first one wins by the goblin. He will be pushed back into the river, but is killed on the way. Next one up, 2 goblins versus 1 dwarf. Goblins win again, pushing me into the river, but will he die? He did! Ah, he does! Ah! Clean sweep for the goblins on the riverbank. So we have loads of fights going on over here. There should be... There we go. Yeah. Alright, so we have, well, depending on how I split it. Yeah, I split it. So we'll have these 2 goblins on him, these 4 goblins on him, and then the rest are naturally spread out. So I have 2 goblins on this Kheled first. You win. Kills the goblin on 4. No. And then we have 4 goblins, well, 3 goblins and a shaman versus this one. Oh, and it's a draw. No, it isn't. I'll spend the shaman's might point to win. Because why not? Killing him on a 6. Come on! Oh yeah! That paid off good. Then we have 3 goblins on your captain. So the goblins win. He's not trapped though, because he can move up there. Maybe a wound? No, it's not a wound. 5 goblins on 1 Kheled over there. Goblins win. He is well and surely trapped. Needing a 6. Kills the Khazad. And then we have my captain and 3 more goblins versus your final Khazad. Well, penultimate Khazad. Goblins win. He is not trapped. Should have rolled 1 more die for the dwarfed captain though. But that isn't enough. Goblin... I don't have any more might left.
He called twice, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
no, he's out. So he lives. And then we have a shielding goblin versus Balin. Shield goblin wins!
Yep.
Still wins with the reroll. Push Balin. But he is fine. So there are 4 dwarves remaining on the board. Not a lot. Going into priority. Goblins get it. Heroics?
No.
We will come back after we have swarmed Balin with more goblins. So the goblins have swarmed over the 4 remaining dwarves in this battle. We have a Khazad against 4. We have your captain versus my shaman and 3. We have a Khazad versus 3. And there's my captain plus 7 goblins on Balin. So I'm very tempted to take Balin's fight first, because he is trapped. So my captain, and... no, it's not 7, it's 6 goblins. So you roll a 4 highest so far. I get a 6. Can you win with a reroll? You do have 2 points of might to...
2 points of might to win?
Yeah. That'll win you the game. Well, win you the win you the fight.
Killing.
Right. So you killed captain on.
Yeah, but I'm taking these guys.
Oh, okay.
Killing 1.
Kill 1. Yeah. Kills one of them. We would actually do the captain on force though. The Khazad guard with 4 goblins against him. Goblins win on a 5. He's not trapped. 6 will do it. No. Your captain against 3 goblins and a shaman. Needing a 6 to win it. How we get it. He's not trapped though. Needing 6s by force. No. He is very much alive. And then the final Khazad versus 3 goblins. Khazad wins it. Can kill him on a 4. He does. Fury. Oh, saved with Fury. Awesome goblins. Alright. So, seems like the camera moved a bit there, but you got the fights though. So that's good. Going into priority for next turn. It goes to good. Yeah. And I have no might points left to spend. You don't have any might points left to spend. So we'll come back after we've moved all the models.
To take her chests.
You have to, yeah, because you're broken. Captain makes it.
Just have to push. And then the other guys stand.
Yeah, they're bodyguards.
Well, they're bodyguard for him. So he's gotta succeed as well, I guess.
Don't think you'll have to take it in that succession though.
Okay.
Not completely sure, but I don't think that's the way to do it.
And then Balin.
Balin? Yeah, he's fine.
He'll be trapped anyways.
Okay, let's get the goblins in. So, yeah, might as well. Can I get through here? No, can't. Yeah, we don't have any more spares. Need more spares. There we go. So, combats look like this. Let's zoom in to get through the actual combats. So there we go. So, in this maybe final turn of the game, we have Balin versus 6 goblins. Well, actually, you choose where to put them, though. So you'll have this one, yeah. So there's Balin on 4, Captain on 6, and Kheled versus Captain 4.
6 on 5. 4, 5.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So Kheled first.
That Kheled against my Captain first, yeah. So that's Captain and 5 goblins. So it can become a draw because I fight 4 with my Captain. It is a draw. So you roll. It goes to me, and he's very much trapped. So you're just removing him.
It's probably dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
just 1 wound though. It's enough.
So this fight.
That fight, yeah, that should be 4 goblins. You win. Kills 1. Fury, sorry. No, he's actually dead.
The captain.
Captain versus 3 and the Shaman. Needs a 6 to win it. Come on! Yeah! Shaman does it. Captain is trapped. Needing 6s by force. Nothing. So I have to be pushed back instead.
So Balin isn't trapped anymore.
That is true.
He's as well. Balin.
Oh, was he in there as well?
Yeah.
I had 2 more wounding attacks. Well, wounding dice. That's 1 possible. 1 wound actually in our Captain.
Okay. Balin.
Balin. Ooh, Balin gets a 6. Wins it. Kills the goblins on 3s. 1 and 1. 2 fury saves. Nothing saved. So that's these 2 goblins dead. Well, can still do it. It is possible. Going into priority. Goblins get it. So, no use for you rolling courage. So we'll come back after movement. Alright, so looking at this swirling melee, I really hope I get to take a dwarf down, otherwise it would be really unsatisfying. So we have Captain and 7 goblins on Balin. We have Shaman and 6 goblins on Wild's Captain. And finally we have 4 goblins on the single Kheled guard. Which we'll take first, I think.
Kheled?
Yeah. Oh man, Kheled wins, taking down a goblin on a 4. No. So he lives. I had priority. But I think Balin would be trapped anyway. Wouldn't he? No, he wouldn't. No, so we'll have to take Balin first. So we have 7 goblins plus a captain. Setting the bar at a 6. Balin. Ah, he gets a 6! He lives. So, the captain would be taken out on 4s.
Taking the captain.
1 wound on the captain. And he's not taking a wound yet.
Nope.
So, I'll take the wound. And then, all my goblins are pushed back. There we go.
So my captain is no longer trapped.
No longer trapped, your captain. So 6 goblins plus the shaman. Wins it on a 6. Needs 6 by 4 to maybe kill him. That's a 6. Doesn't confirm. So no dwarf dead. Ah.
Rarity?
Yeah. We get it again. Ah, but no. But this time Balin is hiding behind a rock. I can't get that many goblins into him. We will come back after movement to see how the fights fare. Right, so going back into combat, we now have less goblins on Balin because he's used the rock for cover. So we have 5 goblins and the captain on Balin. We have 7 goblins plus a shaman on the captain. And we have 6 goblins on the Khazad guard, which we'll do first. So Khazad rolls... Oh, come on! Kills one of them on a 4. No. Every single time. Oh, right. So now Balin will be trapped. Anyway, yeah, he will.
Yeah.
So we have 7 goblins plus a shaman on your captain, who doesn't roll a 6, but I need to roll a 6, and I do. Captain has already taken a wound, so we get 14 dice from the goblins plus 2 from the shaman, 16 dice needing 6s, re-rolling to 4s.
1 6.
Damn it. 1 single 6. Need to confirm on a 4 plus. No. The captain lives. Which means Balin is no longer trapped. Yeah, he is. He is trapped, sorry. So 5 goblins and the captain. And Balin, eyes at the bar. A 6. Balin rolls a 6. Damn it. You can try to take a wound on the captain, because he has already taken 1. So, single die, needing a 4. Not a wound. Takes a wound. Needing to use his fate. In the tray address. In the tray!
So hard!
Ah, he makes it! So, captain is alive with 0 fate, 1 wound. And Balin is still hiding behind a rock. Who will win priority? You'll win priority because I'll roll a 1. Alright, let's come back when we've moved. Hilarity ensued when we found out that maybe Weil moved like on millimeters exactly where he needed to move to make this as tough as possible for me, because Balin moved into these 2 guys.
You just want to make it exciting.
Yeah. And then the captain moved back to back against Balin, but didn't charge anyone, so I couldn't charge Balin with anyone else. And then this guy moved into these 2 guys, which meant I couldn't get through a gap, which was there, to get into them. So that means we have 4 goblins on Balin. We have
6 on the captain.
Yeah, including the captain.
Yeah.
And then we have 7 including the shaman on the Khazad guard.
Yep.
So yeah, you decide which combat to do first.
Let's start with the Khazad.
The Khazad. Oh, and he rolls it to, I suspect, dead Khazad. So, needing a 3 plus, we get that. And then doubling up the dice to see if we can kill the Khazad guard. Needing a single 6. And we get him. We finally
get a single 6.
Yeah.
On 14 dice.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 chance. Either you get it or you don't.
Exactly.
Alright.
So 50-50 chance on the captain?
Yeah, do you want to go with him now? Yeah.
Oh,
and it's a double 1. I smell it. That's not a 50-50. So,
well, that was 50-50. It wasn't a 6.
So, how many goblins did I have? 5?
6 and a captain. Yeah, 5.
5 plus the captain. Yeah. So, needing a 2 plus. And we get it. So, he is trapped.
He's got 1 wound left. And
1 wound left.
Of fate.
6s by 4.
On the captain, it would be straight 6s.
Okay.
And the captain kills him outright. Good job, captain. So that means only Balin is left, and he's fighting 4 pesky little goblins. I put the bar at a 5. Oh, you only need the dice.
And I can re-roll this as well. But I still win. Okay.
So Balin kills them on 4s. 1 dead. 2 dead. 2 fury saves. No. So 2 dead goblins.
So this round of combat, I've killed like half the amount of miniatures I've killed the whole game.
Yeah, and Balin has taken out 5 of the 9 models, 8 models that has been killed so far. Good job, Balin. Alright, so going into priority, we have a 4. You have a 5, so Balin needs to get a courage test. He makes it. Courage 6.
Throwing weapon.
Oh, yeah, hits it. Needing a 5. Oh. Can the beast go it alone? Can he indeed? Alright, we'll come back after we've moved the horde of goblins. Alright, so we are back, and the goblins now are swarming over the single model that's left, which is Balin. We have a captain, we have a shaman, and we have 8 goblins versus Balin. Who will?
Roll a 6.
Well, hopefully for me you will not. Goblins get a 6. Oh, Balin gets a 5, but can reroll? Can he get 6?
No.
Oh! Alright, so that is 4 strength 4, which needs 6s. The rest of them will need 6s by 4s. So that is the shaman, and we have 8 more goblins, which means... Let's see. That is... and 1 more die. There we go. So that's straight 6s on the brown dice and 6s by 4 on the red dice. Can we kill Balin in one
6s by 4s.
6s by 4, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, misspoke there. That is 2 6s, so that's a straight wound.
No, 6s by 4s.
Not with the captain.
Are you sure?
Strength 4 versus defense 8 is straight 6s.
Okay. So he takes a wound?
Takes a wound, and then to confirm this, takes another wound. How many wounds does he have?
2 probably. And he's dead.
No. Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many fates.
Oh, we have to check.
He will die.
Alright, so we checked, and Balin doesn't have more than 2 wounds, and he has a single fate which he lost, and Balin is finally killed. Thank you for the game.
Again.
And let's come back with our post-battle batter breakdown! Alright, so welcome back to the post-battle batter breakdown. That was a hell of a game. I think it was really cool to see Balin just fight and fight and fight and fight and then finally succumb. I think that's something that would have happened if the story was more fleshed out in the book. But he finally succumbed to his wounds.
Yep.
And died just outside the gates of Moria. But we will play this game again with more dwarves.
Yep.
And more goblins, because there are numerous variations of the scenario, so we will try to give you several examples. So this was the oldest one. We will next week we'll play the Ambush at Kheled-zâram, which is the White Dwarf 322 edition of the scenario, and then we'll also play the Blood on Westgate scenario from the Moria and Angmar sourcebook.
Yep.
So you'll have 2 more versions of the scenario, with one of them featuring the Watcher in the Walter,
Yes.
which will be fantastic fun.
That would be cool.
because I painted that model a few months ago, and I've been
Many months.
waiting to get it into play. So thank you guys for watching this scenario. Until next time, I've been Andreas Norwegian Viking.
A while.
And this has been episode 125 of the SBG Grand Campaign. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.
Please consider supporting us on Patreon using the links in the description below. And if you already are a patron, thank you very, very much for your support. It's very much appreciated and allows us to keep this studio going and making these videos for you. And as always,
Support your hobby.